Hey all, SMK Gaming here. Did you know that there are secret and unique sights in Battlefield 2042? All the legendary skins, and some epic skins, have a secret sight or scope that is unique to that weapon. No other weapon can use it. I say they are secret because they are not obvious at all. They are not a standalone sight that you can choose from the options available in the menu. Only when you have the legendary skin equipped does it then change the appearance of one of the already available sights. The game doesn't even tell us which sight or scope it is, even when the legendary skin is selected. We have to work it out for ourselves by going through each sight or scope to see which changes. For SMGs and assault rifles, it tends to be a lower magnification sight or scope, while DMRs and sniper rifles tend to be a higher magnification scope. For example, here we have the M5A3 with the Mol Hybrid sight equipped. I already know it's the Mol Hybrid as I've already checked them all. As I move through each skin, you can see the sight stays the same, with only the colour changing to match the skin. That is until we get to the Red Notice legendary skin. Now that scope has changed entirely. Only this skin on this weapon has the Mol Hybrid sight appearing in this way. In game you can also see how different it looks compared to the default Mol Hybrid scope. Not only has it changed appearance though, but it has this unique perk. You see this attachment to the right? This reflects what is directly behind you. Most sights or scopes that are changed by a legendary skin improves upon them, and that leads me on to the main purpose of this video, what I believe to be the top 5 legendary optic sights in the game. I've chosen these particular 5 as they are super clean and really help with visibility, which is quite important for a sight after all. I will do another video on scopes at a later date. And number 5 is the first of 2 optics for the K30. First equip the Fusion Hollow sight, and then the double tapped epic skin. At first glance it may appear that it hasn't changed much, but when you compare it with the original side by side, it is much less bulky. The sight bezel is thinner, the red dot is smaller, and due to the sight sitting up higher on the weapon, that then removes that large bulky part of the M5 from appearing at the bottom of the screen. That part of the weapon is now out of view, leading to an overall cleaner look on screen. Not a massive improvement, but an improvement nonetheless, and that is why it is number 5 on the list. Fourth on the list is the second optic for the K30. Once again equip the Fusion Hollow sight, and then the Stinger legendary skin. This is where these legendary skins start to come into their own, and the sight really changes up. The legendary sight sits down lower on the weapon compared to the original, so you now see part of the barrel and tip of the weapon. Now you may be thinking that's now obstructing your view, whereas before it wasn't. That is not the case at all. Look at the red dot on the legendary sight, and the distance from it down to the barrel. Now do the same with the original down to the bottom of the sight. It's the same distance. You haven't lost out at all. In fact, you've actually gained, as you can now see around the barrel and more of what may be in front of you. The highlighted area was completely obstructed before, not so much now. There's also no longer a bezel along the top of the sight, which previously obstructed your view. A big improvement for me. Same with number 3 on the list, another big improvement here. We are sticking with the SMGs, but the PP29 this time. You must equip the K8 Hollow, followed by the Deathrate legendary skin. I think this skin looks amazing. I love the rustic look of it, but no point in it looking good if it doesn't function well, right? Well, it works very well. The sight itself gives a far better view compared to the default K8 Hollow. Whilst the outer bezels are thicker compared to the original, it overall looks cleaner with no bezel at the top. The sight is also closer towards you, so you aren't looking through the sight further down the weapon. Look at the blue walkway in front, completely visible within the legendary sight. Not as much with the original. As part of the default sight, it also has this bulky clamp to the left, which is obstructing the view slightly too. If you have the Deathrate legendary skin, there is no better optic for the PP29. Coming in as my second best optic sight in the game is one you've seen quite often in my videos and streams. I get asked about this all the time in my video comments. Once again, it is another legendary version of the Fusion Hollow sight when the Pacifier skin is equipped on the S4. Absolutely everything about this is better compared to the default and other available optics. You can see more as the sight is larger and the bezel is thinner. The only drawback to this sight, and it is a minor drawback, is the yellowish tint to the sight. It doesn't bother me at all, but it is only for this reason that it is coming in second and not first on my list. So what is the best sight in the game in my opinion? First select the goo, then the Fusion Hollow sight once again. The legendary skin you want to select is the Spiral Out skin. Now just look at that. Not only is it a pretty cool skin, but the sight is super clean, nice thin bezel, nice clear glass, nice small red dot, Even the view of the weapon is less bulky compared to the default hollow fusion sight. I don't believe the game has a better optical sight than this. If this sight was available as standard, I would be using it on every SMG and assault rifle. This is why it is my number one in the game. All of these legendary skins that I've shown you here, it isn't just optic that changes with the legendary skin. There will also be one barrel attachment, one magazine attachment and one underbarrel attachment that will change also. And just like with the sight, you have to find out which one it is yourself to give the gun that full legendary skin on it. It doesn't change any of the stats on those attachments, it's just the appearance. Now one final thing before finishing. Most of these sights have been described as pay to win due to the legendary skins being required to use each unique sight. Well, I did not buy any additional Battlefield coins to purchase these. I either unlocked them in the Battle Pass or used the currency obtained from my progression through the Battle Pass to purchase them. If these skins weren't given in the Battle Pass, or you were not able to obtain Battlefield currency from the Battle Pass to then purchase them from the store, I wouldn't be happy. So what do you think of my top 5? Do you think there are other better optics for sights than those shown? Let me know. Also, I'm eager to know, did you know about these legendary sights? Is this completely new news to you? Whilst you're letting me know in the comments section below, please don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. I am aiming for 15,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. Hitting that subscribe button will greatly help me out. Take care all, and I'll see you again in the next one.